Hello YouTube. Working on a 2008 Ford Edge. This particular car belongs to my mother-in-law. They come over to see us and they left, developed a misfire through a P0351, 52, 53, and 54 code, as well as a P0301 and a P0300. The first few codes are primary and secondary ignition system circuit failures. P0300 obviously is the multiple cylinder or random cylinder misfire, and P0301 is a cylinder one misfire. Did a little research, found a TSB on this car, and so the fix is I'm going to replace all 6 coil packs, and then there's the driver in the PCM actually went bad. I didn't really want to spend a ton of money. They don't have it and I don't have it, and it's an older car, and so the new computer from the dealership, or remand computer from the dealership, was over $700. I did find this place online, circuitboardmedics.com, and if we get a whole bunch of views, maybe they can start paying me some money. I doubt it, but anyways, I hadn't seen a whole lot of videos that helped on this. So I do have to take this upper intake plenum off so I can get back to those back 3 spark plugs. Looks like there's a bolt here and a hose back here. It looks like the throttle body may or may not have to come off. I'm going to start on that and I'll keep you updated. Alright, so this is the TSB I was able to find. It's TSB 11-8-2. Incidentally, my vehicle was manufactured after what they say, but still had the same issues. So mine was only within a couple of months. Here's the page 2, and you can see the pictures right here of the issues you're gonna have with the coil packs. Sorry guys, I'm not a movie editing expert. I did want to show you the codes that I had here, and I'm not sure how to just show them to you. I just uploaded the photos of the scan tool. I use a C-Reader 6, by the way. It was cheap and seems to work good. However, I don't know how to take this stupid effect off, so sorry about the effects, but you can always skip through this a little bit faster, but I did want to show you all the codes I had. Alright, so I did end up taking this hose off right here. Just got a quick little clip you can pull with your finger, and then another one that goes up here on the intake hose. Also had to disconnect this hose from here, and then I'm just going to rotate the intake itself off and get us a better idea of what we're dealing with. Alright, so I did have to pull this hose out of these clips and the wiring back from these clips as well. There was 6 bolts. The tall one here, and all the rest of them, there's 2 on this side, 1 here, and 2 on this side. You can see right here, there's a bracket holding that throttle body, which is attached to our intake plenum. We're going to take this bolt right here out. Alright, so back here on this hose, there's 2 Torx head. You can see I've just been using an extension and a Torx bit back there to get to them. It's going to be a lot easier than trying to mess with that clamp and risk breaking a plastic manifold. Alright, so once pulled that out, you can see the little blue seal on it. Now it took just a little effort, not a ton, but it feels like it's going to lift up and slip out of place for us. Well, I got a wire clip that I still got to pull out, so I'll deal with that and be back in a minute. Alright, it's starting to lift out. We still got this hose back here, and it's just a little clearance issue with the evap purge solenoid. Rather than risk breaking something, I'm just going to zip these 2 13s out and get it out of their way. Alright, with the evap just folded up out of the way, and those 2 bolts, or those 2 nuts, they were actually 12s. I was able to slide this far enough without disconnecting this back hose, which, why do any more work than we need to? There's our 3 coil plaques and plugs underneath that we're going to replace. So I'm going to grab a clean towel, put over the intake manifold, and we'll get going on this tune-up. All right, I had a little unfortunate incident pulling this off. This engine's been heated up pretty good. It had some cooling fan issues about 6 months ago. Anyways, the little clip here, the red tab that you pull back, as I tried to push back on it, it snapped on me. And so what I had to do is come in here with a pick, and I was able to get it from this angle and push it back to where I can release the connector now. Also, common issue on these, you probably see it on yours. Look how melted that spark plug tube is on that coil. All 6 coils getting replaced, all 6 spark plugs. There's a TSB on it. Like I said, I'll put the number for the TSB in the link so you can Google that and have that information as well. All right, just a little tip here. So there's all 3 of the back spark plug or the back coil packs. As I was trying to get my spark plug socket in here, I couldn't get it in, so I had to use 2 3-inch extensions instead of just a standard long one. So, all right, everything's going back together pretty good. You got the back 3 in. You got all 3 spark plugs in on the front and first coil pack in. Parts I just got them from the local Ford dealer, SP411 for the spark plugs, and then DG520 for the coil pack. And then of course, if you're pulling this plenum off, you probably get away with not replacing the gasket, but why? So here's the part number for the gasket. You can pause that and read it if you want. There are 3 of them in there. Just not worth the hassle not to replace it. More bad luck with these little red clips. I would recommend just using a pick and coming right from that point right there, so that you don't even have to worry about it. In fact, that's how this one snapped. I had to do that again with this. So what I said before about these, they were actually pretty brittle when I took the old ones off. I mean, I did get them out in one piece, but there's a tab on the front, makes it pretty easy to get out. But these ones, I would definitely go ahead and replace them. They were like $10 each or $8 each, and like I said, it's just not worth the risk. All right, YouTubers, moment of truth. Let's get the radio turned off. Yes. So, did not have to reprogram the key. We do have a damn check engine light. We'll see what that's about. Like I said, we do have a check engine light. I checked under the hood real quick, and I'd forgotten in my haste to plug in the evap purge solenoid. And so I'm hoping that that's all it is. Yep. And so I'm going to go ahead and clear that. And yes. Okay. Check engine light's gone. And we'll take a look at our IM readiness. Catalyst monitor incomplete, evap system monitor incomplete, O2 monitor incomplete, oxygen sensor heater incomplete, which that's no big deal. You just need to go through a drive cycle. But everything that it can check or that has gone through the readiness monitors is saying okay, so that's a good sign.
All right, so I just want to recap. Here's the bill from Circuit Board Medics. They charged me $299 plus $65 in shipping. Here's a little note that they have. They say that the resistance check is not good enough, and that for any warranty that you have to replace all 6 coils. Here's my parts from the Ford dealership. Probably in retrospect, they charged me $81 a coil. Spark plugs were only $363 each, and then those gaskets were $7 a piece. So $570 here, $365 here. I think it came out to about $930. I was able to save on, didn't have to have the key programmed or figure out the logistics there. If I had to do again, I'd probably just get the coils and spark plugs from these guys. I think they had a deal on their website. I'll pull up the price, but I want to say it was $7.99.